Designing in 3D with SolidWorks delivers unmatched productivity gains. Errors are reduced, parts fit together the first time, and physical prototypes can be all but eliminated. And this is especially true when creating sheet metal enclosures. Here, we'd like to create a sheet metal cover to house our PC board on the satellite receiver. With SolidWorks, we can start developing new parts in context of the assembly so that other components may be referenced. The heads-up display allows us to sketch the outer shape of the cover very easily, and SolidWorks allows us to easily define relationships between our new cover and the existing sheet metal base. In fact, all geometry on the screen is referenceable so that dimensions can be added to preserve a design intent. Important features off one component can be extracted to help build features of a new component. Here we have an engagement groove we'd like to capture in our new design. A simple right mouse click allows us to project that into our sketch, and now this will be part of our new cover. Now that we're ready to create our first sheet metal feature, we can leverage a lot of the productivity tools that SolidWorks has to offer. These include customizable gauge tables, which only specify the materials my company purchases, as well as in-context end conditions. I've extruded this cover to a specific point on the enclosure base, so if the base ever grows, the cover will grow accordingly. The most challenging sheet metal features are easy to create in SolidWorks. I'm going to add a miter flange by simply sketching its profile. SolidWorks knows to add the wall thickness of the sheet metal part and quickly run that profile along the specified edges of the enclosure. You'll notice that the mitered corners and stress reliefs are automatically generated. Now, a very simple yet powerful command is the edge flange command. This allows me to click and drag on any edge of the sheet metal enclosure. And you'll notice if I pick two edges, SolidWorks will automatically calculate its mitered cut as well. SolidWorks also allows us to save time by taking advantage of symmetry. Once we have half the cover defined, it's very easy for us to mirror the second half to complete our enclosure. We'll create one more feature on our cover that's related to the base of the enclosure. Again, using the powerful edge flange command, we'll create a small locking tab on the back of our cover. Edges can be dragged to size, but what's more important is that geometric relationships can be defined between components, ensuring that they'll always fit properly, even if the size of these components changes later downstream. Additional flexibility in the command allows me to jog or offset the tab, so I always get a proper fit. So as you've seen, we've created numerous features on the sheet metal cover that are related to the sheet metal base. The value of that is if design changes occur downstream. And here, you can see when I increase the size of the sheet metal base, the cover updates accordingly. Likewise, if I'm required to make a smaller base, the sheet metal cover will always have the proper fit. This is just another example of why SolidWorks saves time and speeds designs so you can design better sheet metal enclosures.